Hi everybody. When was the last time you had a conversation with anyone and they admitted they were wrong about something, or they changed their mind about something you were having a discussion or a debate about? It rarely happens, doesn't it? I want to tell you about the greatest hoax in American history. It's not the virus. The virus is real. The virus did have an outbreak across the globe and in our country. The virus was serious, and we did have surges, primarily in regions of states, including the Metro Detroit area. That was real. The greatest hoax is the way we responded after the surges had passed. The greatest hoax is saying to people that we are driven by science and data as we are destroying communities, businesses, and the state. The greatest hoax are people telling us that they care about our well-being and everything that they are doing is to save lives, when in fact the things that they are currently doing is gonna destroy more lives than the virus would have ever done. That's the greatest hoax in American history. That's the greatest hoax in our state's history. If I seem angry, it's because I am frustrated. Because one day, when I look back and I read my own posts on Facebook, my anger is even gonna be higher. Because contrary to what people say, there was no experts in this epidemic or this pandemic. The very same people that are leaders in our state claim to be saving are the same people they threw under the bus when they made the decision to hold that election on that day. That's the reason we experienced the trauma in this area. That's the reason we got the blizzard while other places were getting flurries. That's the reason there's going to be PTSD in this region for a very, very, very long time. That's the reason the next viral outbreak, which we normally have a viral outbreak every couple of years that we don't really hear about or feel, the next viral outbreak is going to inflict the same amount of psychological trauma and reaction, even if it's not as serious, because of what we just went through in this region. So when people sit down and talk to me and tell me I'm being political because I believe that the people in charge that have had, including our governor, that has had no experience in the real world other than politics her entire adult life, with the exception of a short stint as a prosecutor, from the time she left her daddy's house to the time that she is governor, all that she has done is be a professional politician. When these people make decisions for small business owners, okay, that's what happens to the state. When these people make decisions for the average guy and gal that want to just live their life and go on and raise families and have futures, that's what happens to the states. These people are so far removed from reality that everything to them is theory. And just like their projections and their models based on their experts, in theory, they sound right. In reality, it's a disaster. And it will always be a disaster. And the people that toe the line behind them blindly, from the ones that have high school degrees to the ones that have graduate degrees, may God forgive you, all of you. Because what you have decided to do, because of your political allegiance and blindness, you have allowed people to destroy your community, your homes, your small businesses, your families. I am angry. I am frustrated because we didn't have to be this way. Florida proves that we didn't have to be this way. Georgia proves we didn't have to be this way. Ohio proves we didn't have to be this way. So this whole approach of science and data and all this other bullshit that they've been spewing out there, I believe every one of those people needs to be held accountable when this is done. Because you know what? Everybody can say we saved lives. And the truth is, they didn't save a single fucking life. They didn't save a single life. What they did, they actually killed more people with their decision to hold an election without any precautions. They killed more people by subjecting the most susceptible in the nursing homes to COVID patients. And they're killing more people indirectly from severe depression, anxiety, and suicide attempts, and what's coming next. So while they're focused on their attention-seeking behavior from the president and picking a fight with him based on the fact that they are women, okay, I would strongly urge them to get some psychiatric attention because they seem to all have daddy issues, whether it's our governor, whether it's our Secretary of State, or whether it's our deranged Attorney General that thinks that she can prevent the president from coming to one of the states in the United States. Okay? I think these people need psychiatric attention immediately, because they definitely have some underlying Freudian shit going on in their heads, and they see everything through the lens of sexism, and these people need to be held accountable when this is all over and done with. All right? Thanks.